This is the Elling E6. This is built in the Netherlands, and this is all about long distance cruising, and it's a super high quality boat. So we're going to do a quick tour on this one. So as we head on, there's a garage down under here, and there's also a crew cabin if you want it in behind those steps. And this particular boat is completely owner managed. They don't have any crew, so you have that just as storage. And then on this side there's access to an engineering space, so that is giving you things like your air conditioning and your generation, all those kinds of things, all neatly tucked away. This is your aft deck, beautifully laid out under this bimini. I love this little seat here that's tucked away, and there's a bar on this side. But let's head on inside and we'll give you the full tour. So as we head into here, we've got this wonderful big open saloon area, and in fact this whole roof section will slide forward and open as well, so it makes for a really capacious area. Loads of storage in here. The people who have this pretty much live on it for most of the year, so they've got this very much set up how they want it. Let's head on forward. And you've got the Helm here. Now this is a single engine on this boat. It is a Volvo Penta D13 900 horsepower. The boat will actually do about 20 knots, but actually what this boat is about is long distance slow speed cruising, and she'll actually at 6.5 knots she has a range of 4,000 miles, so she's transatlantic, and she holds about 5,000 litres of diesel. Look at this lovely helm position. This is proper traditional. It looks fantastic. Okay, let's head on down a bit further. Now what I notice about this as you head down here is just how open it feels as we come down. So there's this wonderful area here. It's fantastic. That is so nice. Now further up ahead there is the guest cabin. There's a big double bed in there. The woodwork in here is beautiful. Storage of course all the way around. As I say, this is very much about long distance living on board. And then there is a heads just in here, ensuite, separate shower. And that door there means that this can be used as a day heads, so that during the day people can come down and use the loo without going through people's cabins. Now you can have various different layouts on this boat, and the owners of this one have chosen to have this all as storage because they spend so long on board. So you can have here a third cabin, you could have an office if you want to, you can have pretty much what you want, but they fitted this all out with storage so that when they're spending long periods of time on the boat, they got room for everything. There's even this little room down here to put everything in. So as I say, that's their choice, but if you prefer a cabin you can have one here. And if we head down the other side of the boat, we find a galley. How nice is that? Now the engine is actually back underneath here, and it's accessed by removing these panels, and I'm not going to ask them to do that for the minute because we're right in the middle of the boat show. But as I say, it's got a D13 in there. There's also a separate wing engine that is completely standalone. It's not even electronic, it's got its own tank, and so you've got complete and utter redundancy. If the engine stops, if the batteries go down, if you have electrical failure, you still have a get you home method. Back here, this is obviously fridges and freezers and all that kind of thing. Cooking is over here by my favourite brand, Miele. And as we head back a little bit further, we find the owner's cabin. Look at that. How lovely is that? Just love the finish in here. It's gorgeous. We'll step down and that takes us right the way across. That is a very, very nice cabin, and again, masses of storage, which is exactly what they wanted. So all of this, all the way around here is storage, all down here is storage, there's more storage over there, and of course this has its own ensuite, and that's tucked away over in this corner. So separate shower stall, and then the loo and everything like that. Fantastic. Okay, let's head on forward again. We'll have a quick look around the outside of the boat. And this is a rather quick look because they were at a boat show and the owners are on board, so they've been very, very kind to let me do this much, and I'm very grateful to them, but I won't hold them up. So we'll come back up. So back to this lovely saloon area. With this top open, this would feel really open in here. Right, back out into the cockpit. There's a crew area down the back, but this boat doesn't have it because it is completely owner operated, so they just have that as a storage area. Again, very much personal choice. But we'll head down the front. We'll put these lights underneath here. This must look great at night. And let's head right up to the front, big sunbathing area, and then a seat right at the front. Everything feels super solid. This is a very serious offshore cruiser. Look at the size of this anchor on here. That's a beautiful boat, a really beautiful boat. I'm glad to have got on board of that. So there you go, Elling E6. As I say, it is a necessarily quick tour. It is an owner's boat and they are on it, but they were very kind and granted me permission to have a quick run around with a GoPro. So I hope you've enjoyed that, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks very much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.